There's a unique story in this World Cup, and that's a female player who's trying out for her national team.
I'm Hope Arellano, I'm 19 years old, and I'm a polo player. My favorite part about the sport is definitely the horses. Really creating a bond with them for me is something that's so unique. Polo means everything to our family. Good morning.
Good morning.
Riding with my brothers and playing with them, you get to talk about the different experiences with the horses and what works for them and what works for me, and just sharing advice. Whatever level you guys are at, you can still have the opportunity to play together.
Getting to try out and play with my sister is incredible. Hope's my hero. I think we play really well together. We can read each other pretty well. She lives, breathes, everything is polo, and get to watch her and do something that she loves that much and be so good at it is nothing short of incredible.
There were 25 people that were chosen to try out for the Team USA, and there was one woman, and I'd be honored to get to play.
Another interesting story is a young Mexican player, Benito Hernandez. Some of the best horses that came to Florida in the polo world were trained by his dad.
Yo crecí en el ambiente del polo, estando con caballos. Desde muy chico, mi papá siempre ha estado trabajando en caballos y he estado con él. He estado montando, él me ha enseñado desde montar un caballo nuevo, a bolear, a todo.
Bueno, la verdad nunca pensé que mis hijos fueran a ser tan profesionales como lo son. No teníamos dinero, entonces es difícil, es un trabajo de llegar a este trabajo. Pues ellos tenían que montar 10 caballos diarios cada quien, y muy bueno, pues hoy se ha visto el resultado. Muy importante, muy orgulloso con ellos.
Estar montado arriba de un caballo es lo mejor que puedes hacer. Para mí es un orgullo, es un honor representar a mi país, porque es la primera vez que me llaman de la selección mexicana.
So different regions of the world have different numbers of teams competing for their berth in the World Championship. And out of Zone A, it was Mexico facing Guatemala.
Polo se juega de manera muy intensa en el centro de México. Aquí es donde están la mayor cantidad de clubs, de jugadores, de canchas y caballos. El equipo de México está integrado con un grupo de jóvenes deportistas muy comprometidos y muy honrados de defender la bandera de su país.
When I was 12, I started playing polo and I haven't looked back since. If I'm going full speed at goal, you actually feel like you're going very slow, everything slows down. The more you focus, the bigger the ball gets. You get that tunnel vision, you get black on the sides, and just put your head down and make sure you score that goal. Get on someone else's horses and ride them once and go flat out just to fight for the World Championship. And it's like no other sport.
It's very important for us to qualify. Mexico has been absent on the past couple of editions of the FIP.
Así como vienen ahorita, vienes muy bien, Juan. Vienes muy bien, Benito, muy bien.
We're in the last choker, like in polo, competitive polo, 7-7, and we have 1 minute left.
Over!
¡Vamos al Mundial!
So this year the largest qualifier was Zone C in Europe, and that was 5 nations qualifying for 2 berths in the World Championship. They had hosted a week-long tournament. Teams brought their own horses to this venue in Chantilly, France, and the 2 finalists were able to qualify for the World Championships in Florida.
Ce championnat du monde de la FIP est quand même un moment important dans la saison de polo, d'autant que cela n'arrive que tous les 4 ans. Et là, on a eu un beau tournoi avec 5 équipes, en l'absence de l'Angleterre, avec l'Espagne, l'Italie, la France, la Suisse et l'Allemagne. La Suisse et l'Allemagne qui n'avaient pas participé aux playoffs depuis plus de 20 ans. Alors cette session des playoffs européens pour la zone C a été clairement dominée par l'Espagne, qui est arrivée très bien préparée, avec des chevaux très au-dessus du lot, plus rapides, plus maniables. L'Italie a aussi obtenu sa sélection, mais en ayant perdu assez largement face à l'Espagne. Donc vraiment l'Espagne était supérieure.
E vincere i mondiali sarebbe una cosa unica. L'Italia non ha mai vinto i mondiali, arriviamo competitivi, qui siamo arrivati secondi.
Obviamente representar a España es un orgullo enorme, es lo mejor que te puede pasar.
Los caballos que van a estar en Estados Unidos van a ser muy buenos. Vamos a jugar caballos que los ha tenido el mejor jugador del mundo, entonces para nosotros es una oportunidad única.
I arrived in Florida 2 weeks before the tournament to evaluate the group of 168 horses. The USPA partnered with J5 Equestrian to provide not only all their horses, but all their facilities as well. So people might not realize this about polo, but these horses are going out in groups twice a day. And for me, this is really what the sport is about. Watching these animals, or preferably riding one and ponying for myself, getting out in the morning, stretching their legs, making sure everybody's sound. So the reason I'm hoping and feel confident that this will be the best mounted FIP ever is not only the quality of these 168 horses, but is the J5 organization that's behind them. And I've been spending as much time as I can in the barn. They come back now after sets, they wash the legs off, get the dirt off of their hooves, and then they'll go in stalls with hay and be resting until their chukker later today. J5 was created by one of the top polo sponsors, Bob Gernavis, and in my opinion, the best professional player ever to play the game, Adolfo Cambiaso. Together with these horses, they won multiple US Opens. You know, I honestly think it's the best organization in polo today. It was one reason that I really wanted to do this role, is because of how much I respect the J5 breeding and polo operation. Got a few favorites around here, and this is one of them. The one I petted in the aisle, Chaqueta, and this one, Matilde, are 2 of my favorites to play. I practiced most of the horses alongside Team USA, and they were also trying to determine who would make the final spot for their starting lineup.
And we have the advantage as the host country to be able to practice the horses to get them ready for the tournament.
Right now, honestly, I'm feeling pretty nervous, you know, like we just finished our last practice and we're all just kind of waiting to see who's on the starting team, which should be revealed in a few hours. So definitely feeling the butterflies right now, for sure.
To even be on the short list is something so incredible. I mean, you have your starting list, but if someone gets hurt or anything like that, the team's not meshing well, instantly the sub goes in. So, I mean, you have to be ready at all times, and to be the only woman in the tournament, I'm definitely really excited. I don't really think about it so much, but I'm really excited for it.
It's very tough to win one of these events, but I believe that the USP has done a great job in taking the time and putting the money in for the preparation. I hope we make a good showing. It's looking good. I have good hopes.
Back it. Come on, Alex!
Relax. One play!